LPT, if you enjoy a movie, show, game, album that you believe was criminally underrated, find a critic that scored it highly and then check out their other reviews since you likely have similar tastes as them. LPT, if you have a job and are bad at saving money. Stop looking at things worth in dollars, but instead in time worked. Is this thing worth 1 month of my life? Etc. LPT, if a colleague is returning from a hospital visit for an unknown reason, don't ask them why they went to the hospital. Just ask them if they are feeling okay now. Don't put them into a position where they need to tell you why they went since they may not be comfortable sharing the reason. LPT, when criticizing yourself, pretend like you are talking to someone else. I am musician, although I think this applies to all subjects, and my professor once made us write down the things we say to ourselves during practice sessions and then say it out loud to our classmates. It was eye-opening. It makes you realize that sometimes the harsh things you say to yourself are things you would never say out loud to another person. Be nice to yourself, and offer constructive, positive criticism to yourself just the way you would anyone else. LPT, we need to be more aware of the rising number of electric vehicles. Kids, adults, everyone. The engine noise that we expect to hear from cars is going to become less common as electric vehicles take more share of the transport market. I've been driving a Model 3 fairly regularly recently and have had at least 3 people walk out in front of the car having not heard it coming. I'm naturally quite cautious, so have been ready for it each time, but it's scary stuff when it happens. TLDR, we need to stop taking for granted that we will hear cars near us and be more vigilant when crossing roads. The listen part of stop, look and listen is going to get a lot harder. LPT, Netflix offers an ad-free and free-to-use service that measures internet download speeds. The website is fast.com. If your speeds are lower than what you are paying for, you should have a discussion with your internet service provider about why. In my case, my router couldn't support the speeds I was paying for. LPT, if you're having trouble staying motivated, making a list of a few really small goals and getting them done, making bed, making breakfast, brushing teeth, can help get the motivation juices flowing and help when you have to accomplish bigger things. LPT, never buy an amp covered in the same material as your cat's scratching post. Shredded amp, https://imager.com/a/9ghb6 LPT, dial your partner's number manually to make sure you remember it when you're stuck without your phone. It's important to still commit your partner's phone number to memory. I know your smartphone makes it easy, but it's a pretty common scenario in emergencies to get stuck without your phone and contact list. You might need to use a stranger's. Edit. It's also helpful for filling out emergency contact forms. LPT, every weekend or so take some time to talk with your grandparents, parents, close relative, especially if they are old. It may not mean a lot for you, but it will for them. LPT, tired of being home all the time? Rearrange your furniture, change up how you have items on shelves displayed, put new photos in your picture frames. It's all completely free and your home will feel surprisingly new. LPT, even if no one in your family is a vegetarian, practice making a vegetarian meal that your family likes. When someone comes over who is a vegetarian, you can make this meal, and everyone will be happy. I have a spaghetti squash casserole that my family loves, so I make it every couple of weeks. Today my vegetarian in-laws are coming over and I don't have to figure out what to make. I am confident making this, and my family won't act weird about it because they are used to eating it. My guests don't have to feel like I went out of my way to make something without meat, because I didn't. I just made dinner like always. Edit. My go-to vegan meal is Impossible Swedish meatballs. LPT, when you buy baby spinach or any other salad greens, place one paper towel under them and one over. It will absorb extra moisture and can keep for up to 3 weeks. If the paper towels get moist, you can just change them out. I love baby spinach and usually get the biggest container, and this tip has helped me never waste it. Hope that helps someone. LPT, don't tap snooze on your alarm. Waking up in the morning can be the worst thing, so don't do it more than once. LPT, in addition to using the tab key to navigate web pages or indent text, you can use Shift plus Tab to reverse the action, go back, unindent. LPT, if you use a reusable coffee or tea travel mug, take it completely apart and clean it thoroughly at least once a week. I know it sounds obvious, clean your travel mug, but I mean really take the whole thing apart. Take the seals off, the mouthpiece, anything you can remove and scrub it. You can buy a bottle brush which often comes with a small scrubber that you can use to get into the crevasses. You wouldn't believe crud that can build up where you can't see it, and lots of bacteria can grow there. LPT, whatever you do in life, professionally or personally, take it seriously. The older I get, the more I realize that cynical or half-assed attitude and execution are an acid that corrodes society, while people who take their tasks seriously are the ones keeping the world intact and making life worth living. People sense your attitude, appreciate it, and hopefully model it themselves. Whether you are sweeping the sidewalk or running a country, believe that what you do and how you do it are important, and the world will be better if you do it well. LPT, don't concern yourself with being interesting, concern yourself with being interested. Become interested in the person you are talking to. Ask them about themselves, not just surface questions, but really try to engage with them. For example, you have a beautiful house. Do you consider this to be your forever home? If you could move anywhere else, where would it be? Focus on the other person and it'll take the load off you. Just my 2 cents. LPT, if you want to find the largest TV that will fit on your TV stand, multiply the width of your stand by 1.147. Proof: TVs are 16:9 aspect ratio with almost no bezel nowadays, and most have corner-mounted feet. So where x is the width of the stand, x squared plus x divided by 16:9 squared equals max diagonal screen squared. LPT, treat yourself the way you would treat your best friend. The way you treat yourself defines your existence. You can be good and kind to yourself, or you can be terrible to yourself. It's not always possible, but if you can be excellent to yourself. LPT, playing a mobile game that asks you to post a link or send a message on Facebook to receive rewards? Post it privately or send a message to yourself to avoid spamming others. How to post privately on your Facebook timeline. Change your privacy settings for that post to only me. Click post. How to send a message to yourself. In Messenger, search for your own name and click on it. Click send. The game detects that a message has been sent or a link has been posted, but it doesn't matter who it's been sent to or whether the post is visible to others, so you'll still get your reward. LPT, if you find yourself sitting in a traffic jam, pay attention to what lane the semi-trucks are in. They talk to each other on radios and know which lane is open up ahead. LPT, make it a goal to compliment at least one person whenever you are out and about. Doing this can help you look at the positive things around you more, and can help boost your and someone else's overall mood. LPT, download Google Maps' offline map. You never know when you're lost without internet. You could download the offline map in Google Maps, you never know when you would need it. LPT, when buying a new phone for your parents or grandparents, install a launcher and back up the configuration. This way when they buy a new one you won't have to teach it to them again,